Matthews as the Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Montreal Canadiens 5-2 there at Scotiabank Arena, improved to 34-13-6 on the year. And what a game it was. After that loss a couple nights ago, I think it was on the Monday night in Montreal, you blow the game late and you lose it in overtime. Cole Caulfield with the OT winner. All Habs fans are like, oh, the Leafs are sucking. All this nonsense. And the Leafs go out there, and after the first period, the Leafs are up 4-0. Oh, well, where's that? Where's the Habs fans now talking all that garbage? Yeah, they're kind of in hibernation. But you know what? I don't care. Because 16 seconds in, the Habs got a little bit more taste of their own medicine. James, what do you mean by that? Well, bouncing puck in the neutral zone, kind of a lot of guys there. And Alex Galchenyuk, Hab fans, that name sounds quite familiar to you as he backhands it past Jake Allen from the slot, giving the Leafs the 1-0 lead 16 seconds into the first period. Nylander and Tavares grabbed the goal. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Alex Galchenyuk was the second overall pick? I think it was, I can't remember exactly. I think it was the second or third overall pick by the Montreal Canadiens. Was a great player for a couple seasons. Then he got moved because he wasn't as good as Hab fans like. And he scores the first goal of the game here to give the Leafs the 1-0 lead. Ain't that just pretty? Now, the Leafs weren't done though. Just over 3 minutes in, I always say you don't have to crush guys. You don't have to Tom Wilson guys. Man, it's a little premature. But either way, you don't have to lay guys out. You don't have to crush dudes. All you need to be is hard on the puck. Force teams to make mistakes. John Tavares glued to the guy behind the Montreal Canadiens net as he's trying to break the puck out of the zone. He fires up the boards blindly. Who's there to get it? Jake Muzzin. Muzzin fires it on goal. Tavares finds the loose puck on the rebound, and he buries it past Jake Allen. Great on-puck pressure, leading to a turnover and putting the puck in the back of the net. It's beautiful to watch. Muzzin grabs the lone assist on the goal at 3:24 of the first period. Just like that, the Leafs are up 2-0, so over 3 minutes in. Beautiful. But they weren't done yet. Just over midway through the first period, Pierre Engvall on the rush on the left wing, and he fires a low shot onto Jake Allen. Jake Allen kicks it aside. Problem, he kicks it right back to Pierre Engvall, who buries the rebound and puts the Leafs now up 3-0 with Engvall's 5th goal of the year. Spezza and Brody grab assists on the goal. And the Leafs are up 3-0 midway through the first period. Man, what a change of events from last game. Insane, but you got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. Oh, and they weren't done. Rasmus Sandin enters the zone late in the first period, drops it off for Joe Thornton, and he finds Mitch Marner in the center there. It looks like he's going to shoot it. Jake Allen he's going to take a rip. It's going to be a shot, no doubt. He comes way out of his crease to cut the angle, right? I'm talking like way out of the crease. So Marner's like, well, I'm just going to go around this guy and kind of just slide the puck in. And that's exactly what he did. Made Jake Allen look like an absolute, how about a not smart move. He made him look like he didn't make the right call because he clearly didn't. His jockstrap was hanging in the net. And the Leafs now have a 4-0 lead with Mitch Marner's 19th goal of the season. Thornton and Sandin grab assists on the goal at 17:21 of the first period, and that is how the first period ends with the Leafs up 4-0. What a start to this game, but you know Montreal is going to come back with something in the second period. Midway through 13:30, and Cole Caulfield scores of a beautiful feed from Corey Perry to make it a 4-1 game, but the Leafs didn't collapse after that. They ended the second period strong, and it was still 4-1 after 2 periods of play. Then in the third period, 3:04 in, Lehkonen scores, makes it 4-2, and we're kind of all thinking to ourselves, this is not going to happen. And then under 5 minutes left, Austin Matthews at the side, about at the circle area, rips it underneath the pad of Jake Allen for goal number 40 for Austin Matthews, and a big-time goal for him. Goal number 40. He's ahead of Connor McDavid by, I think it's like 9 goals. He's easily going to win the Rocket Richard Trophy, and well-deserved for Austin. And he puts the Leafs back out in front, 5-2, restoring that 3-goal lead and kind of putting every Leaf fans at ease a little bit there. And the Leafs end the game strong and win it 5-2 over the Montreal Canadiens. What a game it was for the Leafs. They outshoot the Habs 35-21. They outscore them 5-2. I mean, they played a great hockey game. Leafs were 0-4 on the power play. That just seems like another day in the office. However, they killed all 3 power plays that the Montreal Canadiens had, so that's great news. And 2 goals on 21 shots there for Jack Campbell. Again, wasn't tested a whole lot, but you can't blame him for a few things. You cannot blame him for that first goal, the Cole Caulfield goal. That's just a beautiful feed from Corey Perry. Can't blame too much on that. I forgot what happened on the Lehkonen goal. Either way, he didn't look bad. He picks up the victory, and he just continues to win hockey games. And that's really what matters in the playoffs. Who cares if the guy gives up 2, 3 goals? The team scores 4, doesn't matter. You pick up the victory, I don't care. It's all about finding ways to win in the playoffs. And the Leafs in the past have not been able to do that. So maybe this is going to be a different one. I don't know. It looks more and more like the Leafs are going to be playing the Montreal Canadiens, which is going to be an absolute bonkers of a series. And I can't wait to see this thing unfold. 4 more games for the Toronto Maple Leafs before they wrap up their season. The next one is against Montreal again. The final time we're going to see them before possibly the playoffs on Saturday night. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop there at Scotiabank Arena. But before we talk about that, key players in this game today: Mitch Marner with a goal and an assist. John Tavares, a goal and an assist. He has been red hot over the last little while. He's been fantastic. Jake Muzzin has 2 assists in the game today. And look, Austin Matthews, goal number 40. Nothing like it. Fantastic job for Austin Matthews all year long. And a crazy stat. You want to hear this one? Austin Matthews has scored more goals against the Habs than he scored against any other team. That's not the crazy one, though. The crazy stat is that Austin Matthews has scored in each of his last 6 games against Montreal. That is insane. He has scored in basically the last 6 games we played against the Habs. Austin Matthews has scored. Remarkable. Fantastic for Austin. And look, Leaf fans, as we talked about it before, we just want to end the season on a good note, a healthy note and a good note. Look, with the Leafs being that close to clinching that spot atop the North Division, do not be surprised if some players get rests. Do not be surprised if on Saturday night you see some rests. Because the Leafs got the victory today. If Edmonton loses today, it puts the Leafs in I think they're like 8 points up at that point, which is like, all you gotta do is like win a game or 2 the rest of the way, and then you're in, no doubt. So you just gotta find a way, and I would not surprise me if we see some guys starting to rest down the stretch. And great news for Leaf fans. Nick Foligno, it looks to me, or at least it looked to the media, that he is only day-to-day. And that is such good news because we want him for the playoffs. And we didn't know how serious that injury was when he left the last game. Seems like it's only day-to-day, so that is fantastic news for Leaf fans to hear. Also, more interesting news. I'm not sure how to feel about it. Well, it's good for him, but I'm not sure how I feel. Frederik Andersen got in some game action there tonight with the Toronto Marlies. Don't look at the number. Oh, you only allowed this many goals on this. He got out there and he played. It's going to be interesting what happens down the stretch here heading into the playoffs. As I mentioned before, he's not going to start in the playoffs. I would be highly surprised if Andersen is out there for game 1 of the playoffs. I would be baffled if he is. Because the fact that we have 4 left and he hasn't played, literally tonight was his first game back since like March or whatever the heck he left with the injury. Maybe February, I can't remember. I think it was March. So I can't see him being the starter in the playoffs. Now, if Jack Campbell falters, then that might be the time to bring in a guy like Frederik Andersen. But great news on that front that he's back to being healthy for the most part. He's kind of in that rehab assignment down there in the AHL. So those are little injury updates for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Justin Hall's got the cage going on, so he's okay and out there. So that's good news. Leaf fans, here we go. 4 games left, one at a time though. Saturday against Montreal at Scotiabank Arena. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the game there this evening, because damn it, that was a good game tonight. Smack the like button. Do appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already, guys. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. What you like, what you not like from today's game today. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do that great stuff. The Instagram link is down below, so follow up there if you've not done so already, guys. And I will talk to you, oh, goodness me, tomorrow, Jays Edition, game 1 of the 3-game set against the Houston Astros. Ross Stripling gets the ball in game 1 tomorrow night. As for the Raptors, they play against the Memphis Grizzlies on Saturday night. It's a 7:30 tip-off, all right, as the Raptors look to, I don't know, They look to play some competitive basketball down the stretch in the final 5 games of the year. That's where I'm going to leave it. They play Memphis on Saturday at 7:30 at Amalie Arena. As for the Leafs, they look to end the season on a high note heading into the playoffs. 4 games remain, but next one is against the Montreal Canadiens on Saturday night. 7 o'clock puck drop there at Scotiabank Arena. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.